Hello again, my name is Tim Loser with OVS Group. This is the second part of a 10-part series on common OVS workflows. Last week we focused on the well review tool. This week we'll be focusing on opportunity management workflows. So in our efforts to effectively operate an oil and gas field, there's no end to the number of tasks that need to be completed. We have a team of engineers, operators, and planners all coordinating workovers, tasks, and other events in the field to improve the production. But how do we ensure that all of these tasks are completed? How do we prioritize these tasks? And then finally, how do we account for the value gained from actually completing these tasks? So these questions and many others have led OVS to develop the OVS Opportunity Management Workflows. The goal of these workflows is to improve the operational efficiency of the entire organization and improve the value of the oil field. So an opportunity can be thought of as a task. The task may be generated as part of our normal well review, from budgeting and reserves processes, created during surveillance workflows, and may be determined through any number of other analyses. So let's take a look at what these workflows look like.
Here we see our well review split across multiple synchronized tabs in our browser. In a typical well review, we would see this split across multiple screens, but for the purposes of this video, we're showing them on one screen. On the left, we see typical production information, and on the right, we've got our wellbore schematic and other associated data available for the well. Let's switch to a single screen so we can show more information. Now for this well, as part of the review, we notice the typical signs for liquid loading. So we have an opportunity to improve production by installing a plunger. So directly within the well review pages, we'll create an entry into the opportunity log to install a plunger. Once we've created the entry, we can assign that to a particular engineer. So in this case, we'll assign it to Cheo Alvarez. We've done this in the August review, so we can track all of our opportunities by review, and we'll give it a due date. So in this case, August 15th. Once the opportunity has been created, it is stored in the backlog associated both with the well and the review in which it was created. In this case, Cheo Alvarez, since he was assigned to this task, has also received notification. Now let's switch views to see our entire opportunity backlog. In this view, we see all of the available opportunities listed in a ticket form, similar to a support system. We can switch to a backlog view. For this company, all of their reviews are done in a monthly form. So here we see the August review, where we see the one item that's been entered, in this case the installed plunger, created by myself, and then assigned to Cheo Alvarez. In addition to opportunities created during the well review process, ad hoc items can be created at any time, as well as a system could generate its own opportunities. In this case, updating the well model for OVS East 10 was automatically generated by the well performance analysis tool. As I mentioned in the introduction, there's a never-ending list of things to do in an oil field. So we need to be able to filter these opportunities to just those that are relevant at the particular time. So here we're filtering to just those opportunities associated with me, or with those associated with a particular well of interest at that moment. It is important not only just to see the opportunities, but also to manage their completion. Here we see a certain list of tasks and their current status in the system. We have 3 buckets: to do, in progress, and done, as well as some arbitrary buckets where we can move a particular task. Here we've shifted a task from being in a to-do list to being blocked for some reason. As opportunities are created, completed, or moved, I as a responsible engineer want to be notified. So OVS has built in a notification system where anyone who is following a well or group of wells will be notified of changes. So in this case, we're marking a particular item as red, and that moves it off of my notification list. I also have the ability through using OVS Connect to be able to create comments on a particular well or group of wells. So in this case, I'm responding to a comment using a Twitter-like input, and I'm using the @ to bring in other users into the messaging. We can also use hashtags and other comments to be able to create categories on which we want to follow. Tracking our opportunities through completion is very important for the operation of our field. It is equally important to decide which opportunities to chase first. In this case, we're using the OVS Opportunity Ranking tool to rank the wells in a particular area based on their performance versus their peers. So which wells do we want to concentrate on? Here we're taking certain performance indicators, ranking those performance indicators, and comparing those across all of the wells of interest. In this case, we're looking at 25 wells ranked on certain KPIs. We can create tasks directly against this new ranking or prioritize opportunities that are already in the backlog. In this video, you've seen how OVS workflows can help you create new opportunities as part of a well review, generate opportunities automatically using workflows, manage those opportunities in the backlog, and finally rank those opportunities based on the performance of the wells. Thank you for watching this second video on common OVS workflows. We certainly believe that opportunity management is a key component to improving your operational efficiency. For more information, please contact OVS Group or go to the OVS Group website, www.ovsgroup.com.